usually there's a lot of it all around here, and just because I need some, it's not going to be easy to find. Not a shell, but it looks like it'll make a nice brownish yellow. We'll save it for testing too. This is one that doesn't look green in the camera. It doesn't look green in real life either, but it makes the closest thing to green that I've found in a rock out here. It's kind of a sage, grayish green. So we'll keep that too. And just because I want some shale, it's not easy to find. Although, here is a little piece. See that really crumbly rock? That is shale. You can gather up the pieces of it if you can't find one in all one piece. It's very brittle. It makes an excellent gray, but you have to treat it a little differently than you do the other rocks. This has sulfur in it, so we have to wash that pigment especially. Even though if you don't wash it, it makes a really smooth paint, it will stink like rotten eggs. Let me just do a quick test on that one before I lose these little pieces to show you how it looks. Let's do it on this piece of limestone over here. It'll show the color good. It makes a really slippery, buttery, smooth gray. Very beautiful. Very nice to work with too. I saw a rock over here I hope I can find again. I'll show you that one. See, the inside of this rock is all a nice yellow. The outside is very hard, like a baked on shell around it, but the inside would be the part I'd want to keep if I were going to take that rock. I'm not going to take it today. There's another one over here that's split. Not open yet. I want to see how it looks inside. I need to prop up my tripod so I can do it without holding the camera at the same time. See this rock? That's a nice color. It's kind of a brown. It's going to be a reddish brown. Kind of like looking for geodes when you see a split rock like that. I just like to open them and see what's inside. Okay, so I moved over here so I can test rocks right here in the sun. And I'm going to work with that split one first. I'll move my basket where you can see what I'm doing there too. I'm going to wash it off first. right, now we have it set up better. Maybe it'll do a better job. My feet or my knees are gonna get wet. There's no way around it. Let's try this big one. Makes a little lighter color. That's that big one. Is that one? I didn't know what it is. We'll see how it looks. It's a very hard rock, but it makes a lighter shade. Another shade of yellow. Let's see if I can find another little piece of shell to rub on there and make a gray in there too. Let's go look, and I'll get a white one too, a limestone. Usually I get the limestone from the next bridge because it's got less of this hauled in stuff. Almost everything I see here is not the local limestone. This is another one that'll make that kind of greenish color, and you can see it now in the shadow. It does have a green cast. We're going to take that one. And there's a little tiny piece of shell I can add to our color over there. We'll do the shell first before I lose it. You can see that. This green rock is hard. It's hard to break, but once you get it broke up, it makes the closest thing to a green. It's kind of a greenish yellow in this when you rub it, but when you make the paint, it's more of a greenish gray. We'll take that too. And then we'll head back to the house and I'll show you how I test them when I don't have water nearby. I can do it in the sink, and so can you. That one. These crumbly rocks make a really rich color usually. And then this is an uncommon rock to find here. I usually find these on Kings River. These make very nice too. They make an orangey yellow. I gotta show you that one in the water. We'll just test both of these right here. Out of that and let you see it in the sun. In the shade. The other side has a little red on it. Look at that orange. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful color. And the sun on it so you can see. And that is accurately how it looks even in real life. Let's try the crumbly rock. It's a little darker, rusty color, which is a good color, so we're going to keep it too. And now we're going to go back to the house. You can see how easy it would be to just spend all day out here looking at rocks. See the neighbor's cows. It's a rock lover's heaven. Alright, see you back at the house. Did not make it all the way back to the house yet. I haven't even made it back to the side-by-side because of that. That makes a nice bright orange and we're going to take it. It's a piece of hardened clay. Incredibly beautiful as a paint. I'm not walking all the way back over there to rub it though. We'll just rub it on the bridge here and see how it looks. Yep, it will make pretty. Now I'm going back to the house, I promise. Alright, so this is how you can check your rocks without having a creek nearby. Very important, excuse me, very important that you have something in your sink to catch the water. You don't want any sand from these rocks going down your drain. Otherwise, you will have a blocked drain very quickly. So what I have here is a Tupperware pan and my basket of rocks. And this is the back side of a tile that you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot. It's just a little tile with an unglazed back. That gives it enough roughness so that you can see the color when you rub your rocks on it. So you will need some water. Just that we're not at the creek, so we're using water from the sink. Doesn't have to be a lot, just enough to wet your rocks. The color comes off best when it's wet, and when they dry, it's more of a matte, lighter color. When you add your oil to it to make oil paints, or whatever it is, or making watercolors, the binder quality is going to affect how dark your pigment dries. Alright, so that's enough water. get on that rock, on that part of the rock. It's about the same. It's a brownish with a little red color to it. I'll put a little more water. Let's try this one. This is the one I picked up a few days on the driveway, and I was holding it for today to see how it looks. It's not simply dried clay because it won't get soft like clay does, but it is a rock made from clay. And it does, gives a nice orangey red, more orange than red. Just leave that one. Try this little one. This one gives a yellowish orange. Some of the harder rocks may not work as good on the tile as they do on other rocks. Let's see how this greenish rock works. It's pretty hard. It looks like it's actually taking up the white from the tile. So that's one that doesn't work so well. You just have to crush it and make the paint and see what happens if you don't have a creek nearby with other rocks to rub on. Try this orange one. That's good. Something here that made a good yellow. Let's try that one. That one makes a dark earthy yellow. That one makes a reddish brown color too. So it's not perfect, but it's good to see if your rocks are going to make color easy enough. Better than nothing. And it's just one way that you can get an idea of what to expect from the rocks that you pick up. I'll see y'all on the next video. We're going to go over breaking the rocks up, turning them into a rough pigment, and you will need a hammer for that exercise and something hard to hammer on, outside preferably. If you have a big rock, you can hammer on that. If it's concrete, it could actually crack your concrete, so you might not want to be on the concrete. So between now and next week, gather your hammer, some containers to put your rock dust in, and look for a place that you can break rocks.